I want to be a boss as well, but he got promoted. Why am I not becoming the next big thing as a leader in my company? It's a question I get asked all the time. सबको boss बनना है, सबको leader बनना है. Are leaders made or born? It's not the debate I'm going to have in the video today. But what I will be talking about in today's video is how can you develop leadership qualities? End of the day, you don't have to be a leader in title. CEO का title नहीं चाहिए CEO बनने के लिए. There are a lot of people in the organization who yield a lot of power and influence over people by the sheer nature of their personality. Imagine the leaders who fought for the country during independence. They were not having a title as a leader. People got inspired by them. Whether we think about Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, anyone, President Obama, Prime Minister Modi, have all developed themselves to be strong leaders. Today in this video, I will share for beginners, for college students, for early professionals, how can you develop your leadership qualities? 5 steps that I can share with all of you. Let me share with all of you a small story of a person who started off in the career in a very later phase of life, wasn't very successful in academics, and in his early life joined an organization. Within 2 years, he was made a leader, a very sizable position in the organization. What helped was a whole lot of qualities to become a leader, by the virtue of which the company felt that this person should be the next boss of this particular company. And that was none other than me. I became the youngest general manager in Schindler, Australia at the age of 28, running a $100 million company. Now, how can you develop your leadership qualities? Let's get started. The first point is for you to remember a leader can be trained and developed as well, the qualities. So if you're not a natural leader, don't worry about it. Just remember that you can develop your leadership quality. If you figure out in your head that you want to become a leader, my suggestion is for you to start, if you're a college student, for example, start getting involved in projects. You may have clubs in colleges. You may have events that the college is organizing. Put your hand up to lead those initiatives. If you're working in a company in a very early stage role as an executive, again, put your hand up for things that the company is trying to arrange. Like we arrange for our company, for example, annual parties, year-end events, or monthly clubs, book club, we have sports club. You can put your hand up and say, can I lead this initiative? It's a very small and simple way to assess yourself. Are you going to be a good leader or not in this small setup? Because you will be able to influence a small number of people and get things done. When you're doing this, you are not only assessing yourself, but you're getting other people to assess you as well. So when I was in the first role in Schindler, I was always putting my hand up for such initiatives and people were seeing me. Now what happens during these things? You have to set a plan. You have to inspire the team. You have to also make sure that the result of the particular task you've taken is delivered the best quality, right? So that is why it's important to look at participating in a smaller way first before you start taking big roles and big opportunities and stuff. Next point of becoming a leader is self-awareness. A lot of people think that I am the top performer in my role. I'm the best salesperson. I should become the sales manager. No, the skills and competence is very different. Remember, do you know who is the coach of Sachin Tendulkar? You may not remember, because the best coaches are not the best players always. So don't assume that just because you are the best player, you can become the best coach. And we all know Sachin was not the best coach, in fact, when he did become the captain as well. That's where we know that real life examples can show we have to be improving our self-awareness. Try to find out really what is your skill. Is it to go and convince a customer, or is it to go and convince your employee to convince the customer? I tell everyone working in my company this: if you are going and doing your employee's job, then why do I need you? I just need them. So don't feel proud if you are able to say कि sir मैं खुद सारे problem solve कर सकता हूँ. तो आपका बंदा क्यों चाहिए या बंदी क्यों चाहिए? सिर्फ आप चाहिए ना. So remember that important is to understand your skills and competencies by doing self-awareness. Self-awareness can come from asking people, getting feedback, doing some self-awareness surveys. It's very, very important for you to start from there. That will help you to give a whole perspective as well. The third important thing about being a good leader is, leaders have to be good at one thing at least. Now, you can't become a boss and be good at any. No, you can't be like good at nothing, basically. You have to have one good thing and you must have a little bit of knowledge about everything. अगर आप एक डिपार्टमेंट का बॉस बन गए तो आपके डिपार्टमेंट में जो भी रोल है, जैसे लाइक आई हैव sales, operations, HR, finance, logistics, legal, factory, R&D, a lot of these things are reporting to me. Now, if you ask me, am I expert in every one of them? Of course I'm not. But I'm good at one or two things and I have general knowledge about a lot of things. So if you decide you want to become a leader, have your core competency skill. उसके ऊपर आप एकदम तेजी से improve करो, you become very good at one thing or two things, and your people will respect you for that. The next point is very important for every person who aspires to be a leader. A leader is one who is able to energize, who has a lot of energy, who brings a lot of passion, who brings a lot of positive attitude. So if you think about the best leaders in life, one of my favorite is President Obama. Whenever he comes on screen, he inspires me. He makes me feel I want to follow. And remember what Martin Luther King said in the famous speech in US? He said, I have a dream. He didn't say I have a plan, which means he is showing you a bigger purpose. A leader is someone who can show a bigger purpose. So if you want to be a leader, if you're working on a small project or assignment with your college or in your company, show the team what is the bigger purpose. Matlab, guys, we're going to make this the best event ever. Are you with me? That's the kind of energy that you should be showing. And that helps people to follow you without you telling them, I am a leader, follow me. Nobody says that. You just follow a leader. The famous song, I don't know if you've heard, follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. This is one of my daughter and son, they dance to this all the time. The last point I want to share with all of you is, a leader is someone who is very humble, who is very down to earth, who seeks feedback, who doesn't fear accepting the mistakes. You have to figure out, are you going to be any of these people? Do you have a lot of insecurity? Do you feel कि मेरा जो नीचे काम कर रहा है वो मेरे बॉस के साथ बात नहीं करना? If you are this kind of person, you are not a good leader. You shouldn't be. Again, very simple day-to-day aspects I have shared. This is a video for young college students who aspire to be a leader. This is a video for young professionals who are taking their step in their career journey. Basics of leadership. Follow these simple things. You can start getting some success to become a better leader. Thank you so much for listening to me. Till I see you in the next video. Stay fit, stay positive. Keep chasing obscene success. Thank you. Do click on the subscribe button and notification button to continue watching all the videos that I'm posting.